The HOA never liked that my farm bordered their pristine little suburb. They called my tractors eyesores, my livestock noise pollution, and my manure pits a health concern. I ignored their complaints for years, until they escalated from annoying to criminal. It started after a particularly loud HOA meeting where Karen, the board president, declared my land a blight on the community. A week later, I noticed backhoes and tankers on the far side of my pasture, near the irrigation trench. I assumed it was county maintenance until the smell hit. Raw sewage, not runoff, not treated waste. Thick, black, untreated human sewage being piped straight into my watering channels and fields. I followed the hoses and pumps back to the source and nearly laughed at the stupidity. They'd tapped into the neighborhood's private waste management line and rerouted overflow into my land. No permits, no notice, no attempt to hide it. They thought I wouldn't notice or that I couldn't do anything about it. They were wrong on both counts. First thing I did was shut off my own irrigation and redirect the muck into containment ponds so it wouldn't poison the livestock. Second, I called my lawyer, a man who treats lawsuits like hunting season. He told me not to confront them, not yet. Instead, we brought in environmental inspectors, the county health department, and a state water official. Samples were taken. Photos were logged. Satellite images were pulled. The evidence piled up like sandbags in a flood. But while the legal side was being prepared, I handled the practical side myself. Because if they wanted to start a war of waste, I was going to finish it. I own the neighboring land, but I also own a commercial manure distribution and composting service. Ranchers from 3 counties dump animal waste at my facility for processing. So I diverted 3 full trucks, liquid manure slurry, and parked them right outside the HOA's precious clubhouse at dawn. Not dumped on the street, not sprayed on lawns, delivered. My lawyer filed the civil claim the same morning, complete with environmental damages, property contamination, livestock endangerment, and violation of half a dozen federal statutes. The HOA tried to claim it was a drainage issue. The inspectors laughed in their faces. Then came the twist they didn't see coming. While they were busy panicking about fines and lawsuits, the county discovered that the HOA's private sewer hookups were out of compliance. Major infrastructure upgrades were needed, millions of dollars worth. And guess whose land their pipes crossed without recorded easement? Mine. I revoked access immediately. Within 24 hours, the entire neighborhood's waste system shut down. Toilets backed up. Showers clogged. Streets reeked. They begged for a compromise. I offered them one. They could lease an emergency runoff field to dump their processed wastewater at triple market rate. And where was that field located? Right where they dumped their sewage on me. They signed the agreement through gritted teeth because the alternative was condemnation of their homes. The settlement from the lawsuit covered cleanup, soil restoration, and damages, and still left extra cash in my pocket. The HOA president and 2 board members were charged with environmental crimes, and the board was dissolved by court order. Now the neighborhood pays me monthly to treat and manage their sewer overflow. Every billing cycle, I send them a detailed invoice with a bold header across the top. Waste Management Services, since you seem too like dumping here. Funny how quiet they've been ever since.